I had a colleague a few years tell me, why do some people, why are they so focused on being super healthy? What's the point? Because you have to die one day. You are going to die, and there are plenty of ways to go, right? So why worry? And I said to him, because why not try and prevent something that's within your control? Why not take the precautions that you can to avoid that window of how to die or how to get sick or whatever illness? It doesn't have to be death. Why not have some control over that if you can? And to get there, you don't have to be at the elite level of health. You can do what's within your power, that you can find balance and still feel like you're fully within control of your health, but still enjoy life. It's the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, you need to be doing shit properly. 20% of the time, you can actually relax a little bit and enjoy. That's how true health should look. It shouldn't look too extreme. It shouldn't look unachievable. It shouldn't look like hard work. So, if you're one of those dads out there who are still stuck managing chronic health symptoms, chronic sinusitis, blood pressure, cholesterol, bloating, indigestion, hopefully you've seen the whole list by now, and there's even more. If you're done managing those, you want to stop treating the symptoms and look at treating the root cause. You're tired of the medical system and the prescriptions and the diagnosis. And if you're an ambitious leader at home and at work and you take shit seriously, there's an opportunity for you coming up in the masterclass that I'm running, where I'm going to help everybody improve their baseline. But today I'm going to tell you exactly what you should be doing right now to start off. If you've decided enough is enough, these are the 4 things you have to be doing to take responsibility for your health and have a plan and incorporate these in your strategy. And these are what you do in the beginning. Number 1, you have to start measuring and tracking and knowing where you're currently at. And that starts with a simple thing like this. Just a blood pressure machine that you can buy. It's not expensive, available everywhere. You need to know what your blood pressure is. If you don't know what your vitals are at the moment, you have no chance because you've built no awareness. You've built no priority. You've built no focus. You've built no strategy unless you have certain things dialed in the beginning. So here's the second thing. Super cheap glucose meter measures your blood sugars and ketones, more importantly. So you should be tracking, first of all, your blood pressure. And the second thing is you should be aware of your ketone levels. It's one of the single most important things you would want to track. And I'll show you what mine were the other day, just out of interest. I did a 3-day fast, and I took my ketone levels before I broke my fast at the end. Let me get to the numbers. So I don't know if you can see this on screen. Ketone levels were 2.3, and my glucose levels at the time was reading 3.5. So that tells me that my body was in a deep level of ketosis, generating ketones for energy, burning fat for fuel, clearing up old cells in the body, self-healing. Inflammation is dropping, insulin levels are dropping, hormone levels are changing within your body at a cellular level, cleaning up all the shit, taking out the rubbish, as they say. So that's the second thing you should be tracking. And those ketones are so therapeutic to your system in managing and reducing chronic symptoms, not even managing them, completely eliminating them. You have to be taking into the account the benefits of ketones. So measure your blood pressure, measure your ketones. And number 3, I don't have one here, but it's knowing what your body weight is. hop on the scale, not regularly, but as a starting point. Know where you're starting from. And if you wanted to add another one in there, take awareness of your symptoms. Journal what they would get out of a score of 10, for example. Be aware, build up some awareness with these measurements. Build up a baseline of where you're currently at. Because without these starting points, you're working in the dark, you're working blind, you have no workable, achievable strategy that you can stick to. So if you want to know how to improve your baseline, attend the masterclass on the 17th of December. I'll leave the link down below again. I'm going to be helping everybody to understand how to determine their starting point and exactly what next steps to take in their eating habits and their lifestyle habits to actually move towards their goals of ditching the meds and reducing those symptoms. And for those who sign up and give me the extra information about your current eating habits, I'll personalize an exact baseline for you live in the masterclass. That's for the first 5 people to sign up. I will do that for you in the masterclass. You don't have to guess afterwards. You know exactly what to change or what to consider in your very next meal and the very next day onwards. Done. Because without a baseline improvement plan, you've got no progress path ahead of what you need to start changing. And stop making excuses about the symptoms are because you've been told by the doctor the symptoms are genetic, or just here's the diagnosis, you have to live with it and manage it. There's not much you can do. Bullshit. If you haven't, there are so many stones left unturned that you can still have a go at to optimize your health. So if you're ready to take control and you're ready to take action and you're ready for that next step, join the masterclass, because this workshop is for action takers, dads who want to take the next step in their health and get going with good momentum before the holidays start and not feeling behind when the new year comes. Cheers.